Girl, y'all need to get sad for this tea because Young Miami just spilled some major tea about Stefon Diggs, and girl, it's messy. Young Miami is spilling the tea that Stefon strategically planned his whole relationship with Cardi B just for clout, all to boost his image and lock down a shiny new NFL contract. And now that Stefon's been caught cheating on Cardi with some mystery woman, the puzzle pieces are clicking. Let's not forget he tried to shoot his shot with Young Miami before Cardi, and now that he's been exposed, she's finally spilling everything. For those who may not have clocked on to this tea, grab a seat and let me fill you in. Stefon Diggs, over the years, has built a name for himself in the NFL. While his on-field performances have been great, his off-field reputation has been nothing but that of a playboy. Stefon has been spotted with several high-profile women in the last couple of years. To put into context how much of a mess this guy is, an interviewer asked his NFL teammates who the last person they would want to date their sister was. And this is what they said.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Oh, Stefon Diggs.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Least like to date my sister, Diggs. 100%.
Even with his shady acts, he somehow still manages to cop top-tier girls. And sometimes last year, Stefon was spotted walking side by side with Young Miami on his birthday, sparking relationship rumors. But Young Miami wasted no time shutting it all down. She hopped on Twitter and made it clear there was no romance going on with Stefon. She tweeted, "I can't fall in love with no hoe. Young, rich, outside, and single." As if his reputation weren't already messy enough, Stefon also had a baby on the way. So the last thing Young Miami needed was to be tied to a man known for hopping from woman to woman after all the heat she caught from the whole Diddy. That drama was still fresh, so sis made it clear she was not getting dragged into another messy situation. And with Young Miami dodging the headlines, Stefon didn't waste any time in moving to the next woman, who turned out to be Cardi. Okay. Now the first time we heard whispers about Stefon and Cardi B being more than just friends was during one of Cardi's live videos after she filed for divorce from Offset. While Cardi was live, Offset popped off in the comments, accusing her of sleeping with another man while pregnant. At first, most folks brushed it off like, okay, Offset's just mad and messy. But then DJ Academics came through and confirmed the whole thing was true.
See what I done heard. They said Cardi B was catching Offset doing all type of bullshit. And basically, when Cardi B was like 8 months pregnant, Offset went through her phone and caught her texting some dog ass named Stefon Diggs, some football player. Okay, now I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard that name in 5 other bitches. It's kind of crazy. That is the he done everybody's in the game.
Cardi nor Stefon denied the allegations, and instead they have become a thing. They've been pictured side by side together at events, pictured in compromising positions at the club, and they also spent Valentine's Day together. But then a few days ago, Cardi went on Spaces where she gushed about how much Stefon loves her. Listen to what she said.
You know what? It's been a couple of weeks and I haven't addressed nothing because it's like, you know, when you got a gorgeous nigga and loving you from head to toe, it's like, I don't really give a what anybody say when you got a real fine that loves you from head to toe. It's like, whatever. Gorgeous.
Cardi praising Stefon for loving her, right, stirred up discussions about how he may have changed his ways, but it didn't take long for this photo of Stefon cozying up with another woman hit the internet, and before fans could process what was going on, a second photo of Stefon with the same woman hit the net, and things went out of control. Stefon denied the allegations, saying the pictures were old pictures, and he used to have a thing with her, but that was in the past. But the lady was not gonna have Stefon deny her. She posted a screenshot of her chat with Stefon with the caption, "I hate when a guy acts like he wasn't just crashing out being a stalker, but he'll let them have social media and play my part so H can get his clout." She continued, "I'm going to let him have today before we start boxing each other out again." So, based on that screenshot that popped up, it looks like Stefon and this mystery woman were together on August 5th. And let's be real, those pics don't look nearly as old as Stefon wants us to believe. Then, in a not-so-subtle clapback to the cheating rumors, Cardi dropped this photo on her Insta story. And y'all, the internet went wild. At this point, it's pretty safe to say Stefon's got major commitment issues. And yep, he's out here cheating on Cardi. But let's be real. Is anyone surprised? Even Young Miami called it way back. According to industry insiders, Stefon had his whole relationship with Cardi planned from day one. Young Miami even revealed that when he tried to shoot his shot with her first, she could tell he was only chasing clout, trying to level up his fame and lock in a major NFL deal. She saw right through the game and dipped before things could get messy. Young Miami didn't hold back. She revealed that when Stefon's little plan with her flopped, he set his sights even higher and went straight for the big target, Cardi B. And get this, Stefon swooped in when Cardi was at one of her lowest points, super vulnerable, and somehow convinced her to get into a relationship with him. But according to industry insiders, it was never about love. The tea is that Stefon's master plan was to ride Cardi's fame, blow up his image, and become one of the most talked about names in the NFL. And once those big contracts came rolling in, he was going to leave her high and dry. The industry insider also spilled the tea that Offset knew about Stefon's shady plan from the very beginning. Sources say he found out that Stefon wasn't genuinely into Cardi. He was just using the relationship to boost his public image and score a bigger NFL contract. When Offset first learned about their relationship, he was reportedly mad. But with time, he let it go and moved on. The insider claims Offset got the intel from someone connected to an NFL agency who made it clear that Stefon was never in it for love, as he was in it for the bag. And now that Stefon's cheating has been exposed for everyone to see, Offset couldn't help but throw some shade. He posted a pic on his Instagram story with a laughing emoji and the caption, "It's a cold world we live in. It's a cold world we live in." While I'm not in a position to judge Cardi, divorcing Offset and moving on with Stefon was wild. I mean, Stefon and Offset are the same type of men with different tax brackets, as she simply moved from a cheating man to another cheating man who may be worse than Offset. Young Miami spilling the tea on how Stefon Diggs plans to ruin Cardi B had fans talking, and they left comments saying, "If I was Cardi, I wouldn't even want a man. Seems like all they want to do is humiliate you because you're in the limelight. I'll take care of my kids and leave them everything." I'm not even a fan, but it seems like the men she's picking only want to embarrass her. One thing about it, these men will embarrass you just when you think you found something special. You can't forget about one ninja by getting under another ninja. It just won't work. All you have is confusion and more confusion and hurt. So, do you think Stefon Diggs is with Cardi just for the clout, like Young Miami claims? Or did Young Miami got it all wrong? Let me know what you think in the comments, then check out this next video.